Hope that you all are just going to speak about one of the wonderful topic, that is how to speak English. Yeah, what are the ways to speak in English? And I'm 100% sure that after getting lots of experience, now you all are just able to speak, and you know very well that what are the ways to speak in English. And if we know how to speak in English, then definitely we can just suggest to anyone that what should be done to improve our English. There are lots of persons say lots of things, but if we talk about the regular consistency, regularity gives much more confidence level. If a person wants to speak in English, then one thing is very important, that is your regularity. It gives confidence level, and if a person has that kind of confidence level, then definitely that person can speak English very well. Another thing is that to start anything, we need little bit practice. Outside of this platform, outside of any premises where we are speaking English, if we are speaking English outside of this platform by reading, writing, speaking, or listening, then definitely you can just continue your English. Means in 24 hours, how many times you are using your English, that is very important, and it also gives to way and to say yourself that how you are going to do like that and how are you going to improve yourself. So if a person wants to speak English, then it is very important. The regularity and consistency is important, and he should have to have that kind of environment where he or she can do all types of practice, so that he or she can do like that. So I don't know that you all are how are you going to speak, but I am 100% sure that today your confidence level will be high, and with that of confidence level, definitely you all can just elaborate each and everything, and you all can just do better. So without wasting time, I would like to start today's session, and I would like to call Mr. Vishwesh first. Clap for him.
Okay, good morning to all of you. Today is a speech session, and our topic is that how to learn English language. First of all, I am going to introduce myself. I am Mr. Pass, and I am a 12th pass student preparing for Central University exam test. And our topic is that how to learn English. That there are too many languages are in this world, and we speaking very well that language. And 2 days before, we also knew that Hindi, Hindi is spoken in Hindi is the third language which is spoken in the world. So our topic is that we are talking about the particular language English, and this is the this language which is spoken in approx 39 countries. That is official language. 39 countries it is an official language, and 31 non-sovereign countries this language is spoken in that country. So our topic that how to learn that language, and how many ways to learn this language. If any person who want to learn any language, it needs practice. First of all, if we want to learn anything, that is the language. First of all, we need to know why we need this, and why we want to learn that language. Though there are too many countries that official language is English. So for the jobs, in outside and abroad of our country, we need this language for conversation. So first of all the thing is we need to we need for the conversation. So we need this language. And if we talk about this language, it is a Western Germanic language, and it is used in the European side. And the writing form of this language is a Latin form. So, and I am going to explain that what are the ways to learn this language. First of all, we need to practice, and we need to know about the alphabets, how to write, how to speak, how to pronounce that thing. So after it, we saw the videos, we heard and listen. There are two terms: hear and listen. If we hear, we can't understand. We only hear the things. But if we listen the things, it means we are understanding that what are they speaking. So hearing or listening both are very necessary for learn anything. So first of all, after learning the alphabets of any language, we are going to the next path, that is the hearing and listening and watching the things that are in that language. That is English. So the basic way is that to learn this language, and after it, when we have confidence that we are going to talk in this language, then started a little bit they started a little bit thing in English language as a spoken. And if we have lack of confidence, then we use the mirror formula. Means in front of mirror we go and talk in English because of lack of confidence, and after it we improve ourselves in English language. So I am going to conclude that there are too many things and we need for learn this language, and for the job and the particular anything that are in this country. If we are talking about this country, we need this language because there is not any official language of India. If we are going outside of Bihar, we need a language as a medium to talk and understand the things. So we need in our country. I am not talking about the abroad, but in our country we need this language to talk to talk with other and understand what the terms they are talking about. So thank you.
Thank you very much. So one thing I must tell you that I have just liked one point here, that mirroring. You know very well that if a person wants to really speak in English and they don't have that kind of environment, then what should they do at their home? Because at our home, either we speak Hindi or other language like Marathi, those who are from Marathi. After that, you can say the Bengali from Bangla, and after that, Maithili, Bhojpuri, and there are lots of languages. So, what should we do to improve ourselves at our home? So, it was said that, and it is also said that if you want to improve your listening skill, we should listen radio. We should listen radio. If we listen radio, then definitely we can improve our listening skill. Number two is that if you really want to speak in English, then just speak in front of the mirror. If you speak in front of the mirror, you will face yourself and you will see that how you are going to speak and what are the errors you are doing like that. And if you are going to face yourself, then definitely you will be able to face all the audience. So it is totally up to you that how much you are very conscious towards English. One thing is 100% sure that if you will have degree of PhD, if we will have degree of BA LLB, if we have the degree of UPSC and BPSC and IAS and IPS, but if a person don't know English or doesn't know English, they can't do anything in their life. That is 100% sure. So, if those person who thinks that English is a secondary language, they can't speak. They can't do good things in their life. Their happiest moment will never come, and they will have to face lots of problems, and that problem will be only a struggling phase. If they want to enjoy with their life, then we have to go with that kind of lifestyle where English people are living, where those are just the person who are just enjoying their life. And this will happen only and only with the help of English. If a person knows English, he would be able to work in multinational company, Google company, lots of big companies are there, and they are hiring those person who has a good communication skill. But if you don't have good communication, who will hire me? What will be the salary? What will be the expectation? Your expectation is 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh. How is it possible? It is only possible just because of English. So, mirroring is very important. If you are mirroring in front of the mirror and if you are trying to speak in front of the mirror, then definitely we can speak English. And this thing I liked by Mr. Biswas, very good. Now I would like to call Manisha. If Manisha will say good point, then I will come behind the podium. Clap for her.
Good morning to all of you. We are here to learn English, and that is our also today's topic. Firstly, I want to introduce myself. Myself, Manisha Jaiswal. I am belong from middle class family. If I talk about my education qualification, currently I am preparing for my 12th examinations, and I passed matriculation in 2023. If I talk about my hobbies, I like to listen music and lots of things. If I talk about my why I am come here, so I am come here to learn English because we all know that how much English is important in today's era. Because everyone wants their life with success positions, and we all know that English is an international language. If we want to settle our future in a higher company, and if we have to go outside of India, there no one language with communicate with each other. Only English needs to communicate with each other, because English knows that in all our country. If I talk about how much English is important, I can say that English also makes your personality higher. English give you sit on those place areas that you can not got from your communication. If you know that only Hindi, you cannot sit in a higher company. If I talk about how to learn English in 2 to 3 ways, I want to say that stand in front of mirror and try to speak whatever in your mind. Just speak. Don't think like that. What people stand in front of you and they laugh on you. Just speak and speak. Don't think like that. Second is command on your vocabulary. If you command on your vocabulary and you know that what is the meaning of Hindi in English, and you can easily translate that. If you command on it, that in your mind you can easily translate that. And the third point is try to speak in English. If you away from there, if you try to away from there, you can never capable to speak in English. So believe in yourself, and you have to try to speak and speak whatever in your mind just in English. Lastly, I want to conclude my speech. If you want to learn English, don't focus here and there. We are here to learn English, and I want to tell one thing also: practice makes man perfect. No one can learn English only one day. It takes time, because everything we have to learn, it takes long time. And if you have belief in yourself, and you have if you have practice, and you think like that, I can do this, I can do that, so you can also do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So again, she has just given two points. Number one is that practice makes man perfect. You know very well that a person becomes lawyer, a person becomes judge, a person becomes a rider, cricketer, or anything. If they are not going to do practice, then definitely what will happen with them, you all can just know. Even one of the Indian great player, that is Sachin Tendulkar, he has retired, but still he has become the coach, and he is running his own institution where lots of children come to learn how to play cricket. Like that, English is that thing. If we are not practicing after this platform, what will happen? You will be again big zero in the field of English. So English wants that practice me, I will be yours. If you are not practicing me, I will not be yours. And I will give you lots of agitation. Now it is totally up to you that how much you are going to be practice. And another thing, she has made one point, that is self-confidence. If you don't have confidence, then definitely you can't do anything. अगर आपकी heart beat धक मार रही है, it means कि you are, this is the problem of yourself. और ये धक जिस दिन खत्म हो जाएगी ना, nothing can be happen. मैं एक छोटा सा example दे रहा हूँ. एक फिल्म आई थी अजय देवगन और सलमान खान की, नहीं आमिर खान की. एक छोटा सा पिक्चर था, आई थिंक नाम मैं भूल रहा हूँ, जो अजय देवगन थे, काजोल जी को बहुत ही प्यार करते थे. उस फिल्म में जूही चावला भी थी, फिल्म का नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है। एंड वो एक उस जूही चावला नहीं, काजोल जो थे वो दूसरी बिल्डिंग में थी, और वो अजय देवगन छत पर बैठ करके उसको देख रहा था, और उस जगह पर क्या था फिल्म? हाँ, इश्क था। तो वो रस्सी लगी हुई थी और वो रस्सी के सहारे वो चलना स्टार्ट कर दिया। वो नीचे नहीं देखा कि व्हाट इज देयर, और वो रस्सी पर चलना स्टार्ट किया। जब मिडिल ऑफ द रस्सी पर आ गई, मिडिल ऑफ द कर सकते हो पॉइंट पर आ गया, then what happened? He saw near you can say that below the building, and he was saying that what he has done, and his agitation level, his confidence level totally broke. What does this lesson teach us? ये लेसन हमें क्या सिखाती है? लेसन हमें यही सिखाती है, if we have confidence, then we can do anything. So never ever break your confidence level. Just believe on yourself, trust on yourself, you can do anything. If you don't have trusting, then you can't do anything. Just forget that we are in life. Why should I watch mobile? Why should I watch camera? I have to perform myself. I will have to perform, that's it. Because this is the world is AI, AI, AI. What is AI? These all things are happening. So now, those who are not going to update his or herself according to the market, they will be out from the market. They can't do anything in their life. So now it is totally up to you that how are you going to update yourself. That is very, very important. So you have to update yourself so that you can speak. So English is also, English say that, my dear, till now you have spoken Hindi, Bhojpuri, Bengali, everything. But if you don't know English, if you are not going to update this language with your personality, then you can't survive in this world. It is not the problem of only Bihar. I am just taking live class every day, and lots of students join from MP, Madhya Pradesh, and they are saying that there is no environment of English in MP also, Madhya Pradesh also, even Odisha, there is a problem because every state has their own language. Most of the person are knowing English, most of the person are also not knowing English. So everyone wants to go here and there, and to go here and there, they need to speak in English. That is very, very important. So English can give lots of things, but if you want to learn English, self-confidence is very important and practicing is very important. That two things has been given by Manisha. Next, I would like to call Sumit. Glad to be there.
Good morning everyone, this is Sumit. So today we are all gathered here and we are going to talking about the popular topic, how to learn in English. So today I am going to tell about how to learn to English. So please try to listen carefully. First of all, we think that how much English is important in our life. So it is very important because if we want to success in our life, then we need to learn English. And English is important to that sector, their sector. If suppose we are going to abroad and there is nothing about in Hindi, and if we want to stable in life in abroad, then we need to speak in English that time. If we don't know speak in English, then we always face lots of problems. And another thing, we face guilty sometimes because someone talk to with us in English, and that time we are not capable to speak in English, we are not capable to speak in English that time. That time we face lots of problem in our life. And we are talking to another side, there are lots of MNC company available in the market. So question is that why they are hired to us? If we have not any type of skill, then why they are hired to us? They hire to those people who are capable to speak in English in this era. So that question arises that why they hire to us? If we have a skill, then definitely we hire to us. So the question is that how can we learn in English? So first of all, we should join any institute, because if we want to speak in English in our home, then that is not possible. Because if you have a 1 day confidence, then you can do this. If you have a 2 day confidence, you can do it. After 3 days, your confidence level is totally down in our home. But if you should join the any institute, then the regularity is very important, and you maintain your regularity. then 100% you can do this. And if I talk about the another thing, that vocabulary is very important in our English sector, because you know how, you know, lots of meaning of word, then they always helps to that time when you are speaking. And the main question arises then, how to practice in our home. So it's a very important, because nothing will happen within 1 hour. If you join any type of institute, then you not a spend, you invest 1 hour, only for 1 hour, and that is not possible in 1 hour to speak in English. So you should do practice in your home. So question is that how can we do practice in our home? So first of all, you don't think what people think about us. Okay, you just close the door and you front of and the question, then you stand up in front of mirror. Okay, and you don't think that am I right? Yeah, am I wrong? You should always speak in English in anyhow way. Anyhow, you don't think that am I right? Am I wrong? It does not matter. You should speak in English that time. And another thing, you should maintain your regularity. If you maintain your regularity, then 100% you can do this. If you not maintain your regularity, then nothing will happen. Nothing will happen in this era. And lastly, I would like to say that we should take a patience. If we have a not patience in the English field, then we can't do this anything. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you. Very good.
So, good morning to all of you. My name is Pragara Srivastava. I live in Muzaffarpur, and recently I completed my graduation at Medium College. So today topic is why English is very important. So importance of English. English is very important language. If you know about speaking English, you live anywhere. As we know, if you want to wander anywhere, like if you go Goa and you don't know about Konkani language, that time you know about English, and that people Goa people knows about Konkani language, and you don't know about Konkani, then people understand the English language, and you talk with in English, then they understand. And if you if you go any south area, they also people talk to in south language, and you know about the English language, then you speak with in English, then you understand your communication. And also English is very important in job, also in study. When you do job in MNC company, then interviewer asks in English, then you also give answer to in English. And I want to share how to learn English 2-3 ways. So firstly, we should focus on vocabulary session. When we learn vocab and in one day in 10 vocabulary, then our English is a little bit okay. And also second way is to learn English. If you want to practice in your home, then you stand in front of mirror and do lots of practice. And third way is to learn, make environment. Then how we make environment in your like when you meet your friend, then talk with in English. When you talk with your siblings, try to talk in English. If you go any institute, you go regular basis and do lots of practice. Maintain your regularity. Do with passion and participate in all activities like GD session, expansion session, and speech session, debate session. Don't miss that opportunities to learn your English. Lastly, I would like to say that English is very important language. Very important language. We should learn spoken English. It can help us in job, and also go to any outside of Bihar, go to any country. So English is very important. So that if we take oath, I learn this language, because if we know English language, people give respect to us. So do practice. One day you will able to communicate in English. Always remember that practice makes man perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's it.
Good morning, all of you. My name is Atin. Today is speech session. The topic is how to speak in how to learn English language. First, why English language is important. In every field, English language is necessary. I want to give you some examples. Suppose you are in company and boss your boss are from South Korea. Then how you communicate with him? So the English language is very important. Now, how to learn English language? Learning the English language can be a rewarding process, and there are various effective strategies to help you improve your proficiency. Here are some steps to guide you in learning English. Start with the basics. Learning alphabets and sounds. Focus on vocabulary. Practice speaking. Conversational practice. Language exchange. Join language exchange programs where you can help others with your native language in exchange for practicing English. Record yourself. Record yourself to see your improvement level. Immerse yourself in English. Watch English movies and show. Listen to English music and podcast. English news. Read English newspapers, magazines, etc. Now focus on grammar and writing. Learn basic grammar rules. Practice writing short essays, emails in English. Lastly, I want to say that make your own environment for speak English.
Very good. Thank you. Amila.
Good morning, everyone. Myself is Pamela Kumari and I am living in Muzaffarpur. If I talk about my qualification, and my qualification is 12th and I am pursuing in become partner. So let's start. Today's topic is how to learn English. So English is the most important in everyone's life because we want English. We can't survive in outside. And any jobs, and it's most important we go outside, just like USA, China, Japan, and many most like difficult phase in front of us. And how to learn English? Firstly, the basic maintenance, and second, practice. Practice is the most important because we do practice anything. One day is the successful, and third is communication. Communication is also most important and greatest. And lastly English is the much more important for the job and things in company. We know English, we can survive, and for the and but we don't English language, we can we inherit we lots of problem face in front of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Avila.
Good morning, respected sir and my dear friends. Today speech session
Speak loudly.
topic name is how to learn English language. English is very important language in everyone's life. When you speak in English, then you can survive in any field. English is very easy language, but many people say that English is very hard language. How to how to learn English language? First, regulatory and consistency. Second, self-confidence level. Third, little bit practice every day. One day English is very easy language. Lastly, I would like to say that English is very important language. English is an international language. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir, my dear friends. Introduction is my. This is Kulsi. I am practice advocacy in civil court Muzaffarpur. My education qualification BCA and BA LLB. Today topic how to learn English language. English is very important language because English is branch of our sexes. English. If you talk about English, is any person life very important. Without English, your life is not good. So English need all sectors. English is good communication each other. English is daily practice. Only one day you are very easily learn English. English is not a hard language. This is only give a practice. You daily practice remove your hesitation. I conclusion. English is very important. English only for give up practice. One day you are very easily spoken English. Thank you.
Thank you. देखो